What up, fish tank people? John 3107 2000, bringing it to you here on a water change Wednesday from my newest tank, saltwater tank, 10 gallon. Absolutely stunning. John 3107 has entered saltwater. I've never seen a saltwater. That's because I've never had one. But about a week and a half ago, I was contacted from a lady who had bought a package for a 55-gallon planted tank. She was so ecstatic with the plants she got that she made this offer. I'll give you a 10-gallon up and running 10-gallon saltwater tank for a 30-gallon plant package. I figured the package must be missing something, but I agreed. She came by yesterday. I remembered her instantly. Great family. I wish I had gotten their full name so I could give them credit, because what a robber I feel like, and I'd love to give them credit for the beautiful fish and everything that they've obviously kept. And yeah, I feel like a robber. I made out on this like a bandit. And I'm glad to say I didn't give her a 30-gallon plant package. I would have felt like dirt if I had. I gave her a straight-out 55-gallon plant package with a few extras. All that said, I only gave her $50 worth of plants and probably another $10 in fish. So altogether, she walked out of here with $60. I guarantee you I got $150 worth of equipment. And life, hands down. I am so ecstatic. I am so happy. Broke my cherry, if you will, into the saltwater tank. Eased a lot of my fears. So far, so good. We're not that far into it yet, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But barring anything bad happening, I think this is going to open the door to a whole new area of the hobby to me. Something I was scared to death of prior to this. But I figured, what do I have into this? Plants I had to get rid of and sell anyway. So all in all, nothing. And that's kind of the way I'm going into it. If something major were to happen bad and I were to lose it all, it's really not A, going to cost me a whole lot to get it back up and running, and B, I didn't lose much in the long run. And that's how I'm going into it, viewing it, and it's a lot less scary than if I had gone out and bought $150 worth of equipment and was sitting here going, please don't die, please don't die. Although I am very much still doing that, because I'm from Boston and the smell of the ocean is always right there, and I don't get that with my freshwater tanks. As soon as I opened the bucket with the salt water, I felt like I was home again. And yeah, wow, amazing. Anyway, let me go on with this robbery and show you what I got. Obviously the 10-gallon tank, the live rock. You can see two damsels right there. The only thing in this tank that she didn't give me is an emerald crab and that thermometer that you see in the corner. I also have a whole bag of other stuff that she gave me under my 50 or 75-gallon tank. That consists of a 12-pack of large Whisper refillable filters. Probably a couple out of it, but not many. It looked pretty much complete. I have a brand new 50-watt heater in the package sitting under there. She gave me 2 of these older style AquaClear 20s in original packaging with everything that came in the box. Looked like they had been used once and then put back in the box and have sat there for years. Both work flawlessly. Gave me this, it's called a skilter. It's supposed to be a protein skimmer filter all in one. It's not. The protein skimmer does not work at all. There's no protein skimming. There's no action to the protein skimmer whatsoever. Marketing gimmick, I'm sure. However, is an awesome hang-on back filter. And there's a ton of options that you can do with it. So that's awesome. I love that. I have the protein skimmer set up, but there's no air to it or anything else to cause it to do anything other than act like a normal hang-on back filter. But plenty large enough for filtration in this tank, and when comboed with the AquaClear 20, there's a ton of flow. I'll try and get up. Hopefully you can see everything waving around all the way across the tank. There's just tons of flow everywhere. And that's basically what you want to create, because there's a constant current and stuff in the ocean, so these guys are all used to it. And like I said, the life she gave me, all the sea life, minus an emerald crab. So I'll get to that. You can see the 2 damsels. I have 2 snails. The rest are just shells. That's one of them. Here's the other one. My big damsel. The smaller damsel. I'm hoping a male and a female, but that doesn't matter. Obviously, all the live rock, which I understand isn't alive, holds bacteria, yada yada. Good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get him too well, but there is a porcelain crab right there. Or what I was told is a porcelain crab. I am not sure. Again, I don't know anything about saltwater. I've never kept it, so I don't know. So if you guys have any advice or tell that something I've named wrong, let me know. I welcome all information. But that shell right there, I don't know if you're going to catch him. He's a hermit crab. And there are tons of, I'm going to kill it, cocopods, I believe they're called, swimming through the tank. I have a banded serpent star. Down in there you can kind of see them. And down in that hole is my emerald crab. You can kind of make them out. And again, the only thing that I purchased in this tank, that I purchased, and it wasn't yesterday, it was a long time ago, is that thermometer that's sticking in there. Everything else was given, the sand, everything. So, except for the emerald crab. Like I said, the emerald crab and the thermometer were the only 2 things I put in there. The only other thing I bought for this entire setup is I bought better food than what was given to me, which is just typical flake food. It was saltwater flake food, but I don't use flake food. I like pellets, so that's what these guys get. I went out and bought some Hikari Gold special stuff on the advice from the guys at my local fish store, so hopefully they're enjoying the better food. That's the only thing I believe I'm doing better. But and the other thing I wanted to touch on is this light, because I did not know I was getting this light. It's only an 18-inch, 9 LEDs. It's got 6 white and 3 blue. It's got 2 settings. This is a full daytime, and it's not really going to look like night glow, but you can kind of tell that's the night glow. Doesn't look it because my planet tank is right behind it with its lights on, so it's still going to be kind of bright. But yeah, I believe it's called the Double Bright. And it's actually a really expensive light. When she showed up with it, that light alone cost more than pretty much everything I gave her. And I'm not even done yet. Like I said, she gave me all that extras that's underneath my 75. She gave me 2 Tidy Cat containers. for mixing the salt water that came with this, this water and the live rock in it. And let me spin around right quick and show you. I got my other 20 long and I've turned it into a saltwater tank, and it's just jam-packed with at least a pound per gallon, probably closer to 2 pounds per gallon of live rock in here that she just gave me. She's like, oh, it was extra, it was sitting around, so here you go. So, and enough salt to make this water of the right solidity and get it up and running. So I cleaned out this tank, I cleaned those filters, I put salt water in it, and then dropped that live rock in it, which was in salt water in one of the Tidy Cat containers. So I'm just going to let it run through here for like a month and run just like this every day for like a month. In a week, I'm going to get sand and put it underneath it. I'll take out the live rock, put sand in, put the live rock back in, and turn the filters back on. That'll be done in about a week. But after that, it's probably going to sit for a month, if not 2. And then I'm going to buy a good light, hopefully, and start growing corals in this. So, that's the plan. But yeah, again, she gave me all that coral. Like I said, she gave me 2 of those power heads. I'm using one in that other tank. The other one will be used in this tank. I'll stick it in there somewhere and have it blowing more water across the live rock so it can build up bacteria and then filter it the way it's supposed to. Like I said, the only 2 major changes are going to be the light and then the sand. I just can't afford the sand right now. It just came at an inopportune time, and I really wasn't planning on starting this tank, but I know that they have to run for a while before you can bother putting anything in there, and with salt water you really don't want to play. It's just too damn expensive. So yeah, here it is. It's up and running since last night, probably about 12 hours on this tank. Gonna, like I said, get sand in about a week. Concentrate on getting a better light, and once a month, month and a half, 2 months passes, gonna go ahead and start putting corals in here. But basically just wanted to show the extra live rock. Now that's a 20 long with those giant pieces of live rock in there, just ridiculous. And then everything else she gave me, I am just overwhelmed. I'm overjoyed. I'm so glad she did it, because it took a lot of the concern of starting a saltwater tank right away. As you can see, as I started another one, there's no life to really test whether I started that one correctly or not. Probably a good thing, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys informed. I'll start doing update videos like once a week on this, so you guys can see what's happening. If I screw up, you guys can point, laugh, whatever. And the other thing I really want to stress again, please guys, please, if you see something wrong, if you see something right, if you see something that in your head you're like, I should make a comment about that, please do. I welcome all comments. I ask, please don't be a dick. But other than that, I welcome all comments. I'm looking forward to reading them. I'm looking forward to learning. I'm researching a lot more now since I got this yesterday. Probably how 90% of my free time has been spent just researching saltwater, because, again, I know nothing. So please feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, hit that like button if you like it. Like I said, I welcome all comments. I know nothing, so any information you guys spill upon me, I will be more than happy to soak up like a sponge. So, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you much for watching. I'm a little long-winded, almost 15 minutes. Appreciate it. Look forward to reading your comments. Have a good day. Peace.